Alright, what's up guys? In today's video, I'm going to be interviewing myself. I made the same video a year ago and I'm going to be asking myself the same questions and seeing as much change in the last year by comparing my answers. So I hope you enjoy the video.
My name is McDonagh.
My name is McDonagh.
Today is the 24th of July, 2021.
So today is the 22nd of August, 2022, and I know I'm late recording this video because you're supposed to record it on the same date every year, but it was during race week and I was working and then I just forgot to record it, so I'm doing it now and that's all that matters. I guess I'm a guy who makes YouTube videos. I don't feel like I can call myself a YouTuber yet because I don't have enough subscribers to call myself a YouTuber, but I make YouTube videos. That's it.
I am 20 years old.
I'm 21. Life is interesting right now.
So life's pretty cool right now, I won't lie. Just posting every day is pretty fun. Extremely stressful, but I like the way that I don't really know what I'm doing tomorrow, but I know it's probably going to be fun or exciting.
Alright, yeah, I feel like this time last year I was realizing how passionate I am for YouTube and it was really exciting, so yeah, fair enough. I think this one is obvious. It has to be the boxing match video. The fact that I was for a few hours I was around the biggest YouTubers in the UK, I was just chilling with them, I was just chatting to them, normal conversations, and the fact that it's all on camera as well, my first time meeting KSI and all those people is just a madness. Nico Chunks, Cal Freezy, whoever the fuck you want to name, Jack Joseph, Sound Lad. Madness. I don't even thinking back, it doesn't seem real. It was so cool and I was there for a few hours and fucking ringside as well for the fights. Yeah, madness. Anyone who saw that video would probably know that it was fucking cool as fuck, I'm not gonna lie.
If any know Black Rock and Salt Hill, my dream trick has always been, at first it was a backflip, and then I've been able to do a backflip since I was 14, and then yesterday I finally was able to do a gainer, which is unbelievable, or a shooting star, or running backflip, whatever you want to call it.
To do with the shooting star, it was an interesting moment because I was so afraid to do that for a while, and then when I managed to do it, that moment was unreal. But that was a year ago, and since then I've done loads of them, so I kind of forgot about how cool that moment was. But yeah, the boxing match definitely overrides that.
So this one's actually kind of sick. I hit 400 subscribers yesterday.
So right now I have 1,256, which is cool. It's crazy that I have over 1,000 subscribers. That's mad.
So my most viewed video is obviously Acrobatric. It's on when I checked yesterday, it was on 2,700 views.
Yeah, so it's still the Acrobatric video and it's on 5,305. And another thing that's really cool about it is my most viewed video last year was obviously Acrobatric and it was on 2,700 or 2,800. And it's cool that that's my videos get nowadays when they're 2 or 3 weeks old. I usually get between 2,000 or 3,000 views on them. So that's a good improvement and that's kind of cool.
So I'm listening to this song, it's on repeat, but it came out 3 years ago, but I just accidentally listened to it to the last day and it's quality. It's called Oh My by Dappy Feet AM or something like that.
So there's a few different ones that I've been kind of listening to on repeat. So I'm just going to list them off. First off, Day by Day by Young Philly, that was on repeat for a while. And I'm also listening to My G by H a bit. That came out a few days ago.
I'd probably say just keep doing what makes you happy, no matter what everyone says. Well, everyone's gonna tell you to stop doing it and stop doing this, stop doing that. Well, fuck them.
Yeah, I fully agree with what I said last year. That is what I'm doing right now. Just keep doing what makes you happy. Obviously, everyone's gonna tell you to quit or whatever because people love doing that. So yeah, I guess I'd agree with what I said last year, and what I'd like to say to myself a year from now would be quite similar. Just keep doing what you're doing. Never mind about everyone else, man. They always get nosy and in your business and try to tell you to stop. Never mind about them. Keep doing what you're doing. Stay focused, stay disciplined. So there's nothing proper serious, but there is something kind of funny. I basically moved to France because I was bored of Ireland for a while last year, for a few months, and before I went there I I looked at the weather map, but obviously not enough. And when I went there, I went with 3 tracksuit bottoms, 3 hoodies, and the rest were just shorts and t-shirts because I thought it was going to be really sunny. But then when I got there, it was fucking freezing. So if I could tell myself one thing, it would be stop being an idiot. Bring proper warm clothes because it's going to be fucking freezing. And yeah, that's kind of it. So I'd have to say first off, there's no YouTuber that inspires me to do YouTube, but I feel there's different YouTubers that inspire me for different things. So for example, same as last year, KSI inspires me from a work ethic point of view. Like I said last year, you can see in majority of the things he does, because he documents so much of his life, you can see him go from being bad at something to good at something. I think that just proves to me that all it takes is hard work.
I'd say right now it's probably fun or exciting. Yeah, maybe exciting.
I'd have to say interesting or random. Now we'll go interesting.
This is a bit of an interesting one. I'm It's a bit weird as well. I'm afraid of being afraid, if that makes sense. So whenever I'm afraid of something, I basically have this thing in my head where I just have to do it because I don't want to be afraid of it. Like I never want to go through my life being like, oh, I'll never do that because I'm afraid of it. Like nah, if I am afraid of it, that means I have to do it basically, just so I'm no longer afraid of it.
Yeah, I fully agree with what I said last year. I believe in this saying, and it's quite cringy or whatever, but it's that the best things in life lie on the other side of fear, and I just know that from experience. Whenever you're afraid of something and then you do it, the feeling of like overcoming the fear but also doing something that you haven't done before is just fucking amazing. Yeah, I'm afraid of being afraid, and I think that more people should do things that they're afraid of because it's so much more fun.
One thing I do regret from school is I wish I went back to the Gaeltacht again. I know that's pretty random, but like I think the Gaeltacht was sick. You know when you go for like 3 weeks to learn Irish? Yeah, that was so fun. Like, and the people there are gas as well. Like I always kind of wish I went back for another summer, but I didn't. I think I just forgot or something.
Any big regrets? Nah, no big regrets. The last year has been fucking amazing, like genuinely like ridiculous. No complaints there, and yeah, I try my hardest not to have regrets, and I'm doing a good job, so I'm proud of myself over that.
So there's kind of like two right here, and they're kind of a bit similar, like, and the first one is like don't wait around for people, and then the second thing, it's kind of similar, like it has its similarities, and it's pretty sad when you figure this out. It's a bit of a shit one, but it's when you realize that the people closest to you don't have the same goals in life as you do.
I agree with what I said last year. Don't wait around for people. Obviously not, like the fact that so many people don't live their lives because they're always waiting around for people to do it, but the people that are waiting around for do it are never going to do it because they don't want to do the things you want to do. So yeah, it ties into the other things as well. Yeah, I agree with the other thing is like, yeah, it is sad knowing that like the close people to you don't want similar things that you want.
I don't really have a dream person, but I'd say what would be very fucking cool if I somehow made it into a Sidemen video, but like as like a collab.
I agree with what I said last year. It's also kind of cool knowing that in a way I collabed with the Sidemen, like in a way they were in my video. Not how I would have liked them to be in terms of like it would be so cooler if it was a video where we're doing together. You know, they're just in the background, I'm just chatting to them. But yeah, it's kind of cool that in a way I've already collabed with them. But yeah, like I said last year, I'd love to be in like a Sidemen Sunday, but not like how they were in my video where like they're just in it. I'd love if it was like a like a, you know, a feature, or like, you know, they invited me to be in the video, one of those ones. I'll list off a few podcasts as well, maybe like the Fellas podcast, What's Good podcast, Happy Hour podcast, Impulsive. They'd be kind of cool.
Iceland, definitely Iceland. Iceland looks sick, like the Blue Lagoon, the glaciers, the volcanoes, shit like that. That country looks unbelievable.
It's still Iceland. Iceland is fucking sick, but I realize you need like a decent amount of money to go there if you want to hit all the tourist spots, so I won't be going there for a while.
So I'd say the most person I can rely on is Dave. I feel like he's a reliable person. Like psychodrama, you can always just fucking chuck on.
I don't really have a favorite artist right now. I'll listen to Dave every now and then. He's like my go-to. I'll always go back to him, and I was listening to A1 and J1 there for a bit because they like, you know how they did remixes of like old songs? That's fucking cool, so I was listening to them for a bit.
That's a bit of a... let's be honest here, it's fucking shit. It like pisses me off.
I'm gonna agree with what I said last year, like we could be doing so much, but we're not. I feel like there are a few movies that came out this year that were quite good, and yeah, I'd love if we had so much more things out there because we could. And like I said last year, hopefully in the next 5 years we'll get a bigger entertainment scene in terms of like YouTube videos. We have a load of TikTokers right now, which is good. Especially a year ago we had a load of TikTokers, but I'd love a load of YouTubers in the next like 5 years. That'd be mad.
I'd say just keep doing things that I've always wanted to do and just record them for the memories and just let other people see them as well.
So I'd have to say right now I've found the sweet spot. Like I understand it. I understand it a lot more than probably I did last year. But what I think the best approach for making a YouTube video is that you need to find a balance between something you really want to do and something you know people want to see. And they're the videos that you'll see and you'll notice that will usually work out the best for yourself. And sometimes you don't want to fall into the trap of doing things that you know people really want to see, but you don't really want to do. Maybe like 60-70% you really want to do and 30-40% is like people want to see it, you know, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, that's what I try and do.
I'd probably say you better have fucking 200,000 subscribers on YouTube. You better have it, man. I I swear to God, I will be pissed off if you don't, right? Second thing, yeah, you better have your fucking driver's license. I swear to God, man. Just get it. Get your fucking driver's license, you mom. Third thing, you better have worked your ass off in the last year, alright? No slacking, none of that shite, alright? You better have put the work in, man, alright? Please. I want to be sitting there watching this going, I did it, rather than saying like, no, I didn't. But yeah. Oh yeah. Also, you better be living in a fucking sick city, like a really cool city. But yeah, that's kind of it. A cool one.
Alright, so yeah. I'll work my way backwards. So this cool city, yeah, I was living in Lyon for a bit, so I feel like I've done that. Worked my ass off. Yeah, in a bit. In the past like 5 months, I've worked hard. I wouldn't say I've worked my ass off. There's always more you can do. But yeah, but for the whole year I didn't work my ass off. But yeah, for the last 5-6 months I've probably worked majority of my ass off. So I guess the bottom two we've kind of done. Driver's license, I don't want to fucking talk about it. I don't want to speak about it, man. That's just shut the fuck up, past self. Yeah, I don't want to speak about it, right? And then yeah, the first one was 200,000 subscribers. Yeah, listen, I know, okay, sometimes I'm like really ambitious, but it's cause like with YouTube, you don't know if my next video is gonna blow up. Like, you know, you can assume it mightn't, but you also don't know if it's gonna get 10 views or 100,000 views. So yeah, I guess 200,000 in a year while I was on like 400 subscribers, it was a bit of a mad goal and I was a bit ambitious. So I guess I let my past self down, but I also got humbled, so it's grand. So yeah, in terms of what do I want to tell myself a year from now, get your fucking driving license, you fucking idiot. I would love to be on 50,000 subscribers. I think that is it's a big goal, especially for someone in my position. So yeah, I feel like 50,000 subscribers is something is a madness, but I think it could be doable. I think it could be. It's gonna be hard though. I also realized that for my 22nd birthday, if I was on 22,000 subscribers, that would be fucking cool. But that's in like February, so that is like kind of like 5-6 months from now. So I don't know, we'll see. That would be fucking cool though, like 22,000, 22nd birthday. So yeah, what do I want to say to myself a year from now? You better have your driver's license, you fucking idiot. I want to set a goal of 50,000 subscribers. I think that'd be so cool. You better work your ass off. It is doable, but I think I can pull it off, and I hope I can pull it off. But yeah, that's basically it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video.
If I could take you